Testing. 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 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat.
She belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
As a student of Dr. Khalid Muhammad.
She belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
You're a fucking loser. You live in your mom's basement. You probably have a 2-inch cock. You sound like a white guy.
Congratulations.
For what?
You said you got a girlfriend.
You're probably a virgin.
So that's a no for Netflix and chill?
Fuck you.
So I'm curious. Tell me about your show. What do you talk about?
I talk about how women ain't shit.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 823rd edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity and misogyny, or misogyny. It is Monday, January 17th of 2022. It is good to have you guys in today. As always, we are streaming live simultaneously to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, MJTOW.tv, Manosphere.tv, and of course in crystal clear high-resolution 4K to Sharpe Stream, which is this community's first and only independently owned and run platform, which you can download at sharpestream.com, and that is available for Android and iOS. So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharpe Reality Live a part of your daily routine. Shout out to the Sniper Squad on the Sharpe Stream side. We've got Dre Raven in the house. Hellfong is also in the house. Apollo 137 is in the house. Kyle 2020. And of course, the lovely and talented Devin. Going to be a slight change. In Devin's appearances on the screen. What ended up in unintended consequence of having Devin on the podcast with me was she didn't have time to do what she needed to do. I did not listen, man. I run my woman, but I don't think of everything. Every once in a while, things can slip through the cracks. Unintended consequences happen, and so on and so forth. So what ended up happening is I brought Devin on, wild success, and I noticed that not only was the house not being cleaned on the regular, she had very low energy in the morning. Normally, when she gets up, she's usually pretty spry. I'm more of a morning person, but last night, I kind of grilled her. I was like, "Yo, check this out. Like, you've been slacking. The house is the house is a wreck. My laundry's not done. You've done a load of laundry and you haven't put it away yet. What the fuck?" And she wasn't disrespectful. She said, "Look, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but there's not a lot of time." I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You have all day. She's like, "Well, Donovan, I work for you." Right? And, between show prep and doing the actual show, that's 4 or 5 hours out of my day that I didn't plan on really missing out on. By the time we get done with the podcast, we're both tired. We're both very, very tired. And I just don't have time to cook and clean like I used to. And I was, I had to, I told her, okay, good point. And at first I thought she was giving me excuses, but then when she sort of ran down the schedule, hey, I get up, I do this, I work out, I do that, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh yeah. Oops. So Dev, she's still going to be a part of the show. I'm going to be on the air Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays with TSR Live. Of course, I've got my female shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to be solo Mondays and Fridays. Devin will join me on Wednesdays and Sundays for the Not All Women podcast. So Devin will still be a part of the show. She'll still be a part of the show. She just won't be on camera as much so that she can do what she needs to do to stick around. So just a quick reminder there, just to let you guys know. Hey, listen, sometimes I get it wrong. I don't get it right all the time. Every once in a while, you have to admit flaw or fault in your plan, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Shout out to my sharpshooters. To my sharpshooters on the YouTube side. Street Fighter 88 is in the house. Jay Blaze, usually double dipping, not double dipping. Dr. B84 is in the house. Good to see you in here. DJ Berserk says the McRib, though. Maybe. Jay Blaze says, I've got the Rams tonight. How about y'all? Yeah, I got LA. I got the Rams. Ice Dragon Kids in the house. Jimmy in Dallas. Good to see you in here. Let me give you a Don DeMarco. Been a while. Cigar Man 85 is in the house. Geeky Anomaly is also in the house. Good to see you in here. I think Geeky Anomaly is not double dipping. It's been a while. For the first time, we don't have too many double dippers, which is a little bit odd, but it is what it is. I'm not mad at that at all. Shout out to all of you, of course, the lovely and talented Devin, who is always double dipping. Danny Arnold is in the house. Andrew JP34. There we go. RA 12 Figures with the $10 super chat says, the strongest men of the past had extremely submissive wives. You wonder if MLK or Malcolm X would recommend black men marry today's black women. Good topic, Donovan. Oh, yes. And we're not going to go in the order that you guys saw it. I'm going to get right into the Martin Luther King thing first. Definitely first. Mr. J, $10, says, REA 12 Fingers is on point. Women of the past century or the late 1900s were submissive and would be chased by all men. The traditional women is Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is the traditional women loved?
Yep.
Hated?
Nope.
Cherished?
Yep.
Missed?
Yep.
That's a double yep. Very good. Listen, you guys are absolutely right. By the way, you guys are going to see me pouring this. This is not a beer. I know it looks like a beer, but it's called Liquid Death. It's sparkling water. So when you guys see me pouring this into here, just understand that I am not drinking beer on the air. Devin and I actually had the non-carbonated version at the Bert Kreischer show. And we've actually had this in our fridge for a while. So I figured, you know what? Let's bust it out. Devin, not so jokingly, says he's got me working 8 days a week. Yeah. Yep. That is exactly correct. Kiki Anomaly said Malcolm would be backhanding these hoes left and right.
Yep.
You better believe it. This is how Malcolm X would handle these broads today. Yeah, that's exactly how he would handle these hoes today. Totally agree. I need to make a quick adjustment. We're going to get into it here in just a second. I just need to make sure. Let me see here. Let me see. I need to make sure. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right. Very good. So I have to make sure that I got to make sure I can get right back to the I got to make sure I can get right back to my my screen after I do this. So we're going to do a practice run here. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Good. Shout out to Bald Bull and Piston Honda. I'm going to add a few more. Just for fun. I love doing this. Love doing this a lot. Team Peterson, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Team Peterson to welcome him to the TSR family. Team Peterson, if you would, age and location in the chat. As you guys all know, the very first member who joins, we get an age location check. Appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, Apollo 137 says, daddy issues, anyone? Yeah, this is, let's just go ahead and, let's go ahead and get right into this, because I think that this is something, especially on a day like today, should absolutely be discussed, without a doubt. So in the spirit, there we are. In the spirit of Martin Luther King Day, I'm going to discuss an issue, probably a stance. And this is going to piss a lot of people off. It's going to piss a lot of people off, but guys, it is 100% true. It is 100% true. As you guys all know, today is Martin Luther King Day. And, in the essence of Martin Luther King Day, I'm going to talk about this very, 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 very touchy issues. And yes, the opening monologues are definitely coming back. Gentlemen, there is no easy way to say this. So I'm just going to say it. Martin Luther King Jr. would be absolutely appalled at the state of the black community today. Let me know if the music is too loud, guys. Let me know if it's too loud. Actually sounds quite loud. Hang on, I might start this over. Guys, let me know if this is too loud. It sounds loud in my ears, but I think I got the sound right. What do you guys think? Is it too loud? Too soft? I can start it over again. It's all good. I'll wait on you guys. Okay, just a touch loud. Okay. I trust Geeky Anomaly. All right, let's see. Let me make an adjustment here. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. All right. I trust you guys. All right. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. So I'm glad I got that squared away. And so we are going to talk about a topic that's going to piss a lot of people off. It's going to piss a lot of people off, guys. This needs to be said. This needs to be said for many, many reasons. And look, man, in the end, guys, you guys are going to have to understand that the truth about certain topics and certain things are going to be very, very, very uncomfortable. Gentlemen, there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to say it. Martin Luther King Jr. would be absolutely appalled at the state of the black community today. There's no getting around it. There's no sugarcoating it. MLK would be positively disgusted if he were alive today. Now, there are way too many reasons to point out. So really, in the essence of brevity, I'll talk about a few of the most obvious. First and foremost, most African American children born in this country are born out of wedlock. Let me say it again. The first and biggest problem is the fact that most African American children in this country are born out of wedlock. A shade over 72%, to be exact. In layman's terms, 3 out of 4 black children in this country are born to parents who are not married. Just think about that for a second, guys. We all know that the best environment for children to be raised in is a 2-parent home, meaning a mother and a father who are married or at the very least living together. But the vast majority of black kids are raised in a single-parent household. And let's just keep it a stack. 95% of single-parent homes in the black community are single-mother homes. That's right, guys. And I would venture to say it's probably even higher than 95%. And to go even deeper mathematically, this means that most black people, men and women, are raised by women. Now, on its face, it might not really seem like a big deal, right? I mean, after all, single mothers are the backbone of the community, right? It's better to raise a child on your own than to raise him with his ain't shit ass nigga of a father who is never around, right? No, actually, it's a big fucking deal. This is colossal. Most of the deficiencies in the black community can be laid at the feet of single mothers. Let me repeat that. Most of the deficiencies in the black community can be laid at the feet of single mothers. Yes, I know that there are a very small percentage of single mothers who got that way through no fault of their own. Right? Listen, fathers get sent to prison, husbands are killed in the line of duty, fathers die in freak accidents. This is extremely uncommon relative to, I guess, the number of broken families, but it would be disingenuous not to point out that there are single mothers out there who are not 100% responsible for being single mothers. But as we all like to state, or as we all know rather, the exceptions never make the rule. The hard truth, gentlemen, is that directly or indirectly, the overwhelming majority of single mothers made a conscious choice to be a single mother. Directly or indirectly, whether it's having unprotected sex with a man they know would make a terrible dad, who they know would never stick around, or divorce e-parring their husband and taking the kids away, or a random one-night stand that resulted in an unwanted pregnancy. Single mothers become single mothers by choice, and that is all there is to it. So at this point, one might ask, okay, Donovan, but how does the fact that most black people are raised by black women negatively affect the black community? Well, first and foremost, we have an entire generation of men and women who are raised to believe that men cannot be trusted. We all know this, guys. There is an obvious undercurrent of deep-seated resentment and in a lot of cases outright hatred for black men in the black community. Black women raised by single mothers, black females raised by single mothers, they're raised to be combative, they're raised to be disagreeable, they're raised to be masculine, they're raised to be confrontational towards black men. This is exactly why a lot of black women simply do not respect black men in any capacity, whether they're in relationships, their black male colleagues, hell, even their friends who are black, their relatives who are black. A lot of black women simply do not respect black men, and it's because they were raised by a woman who has a natural disdain for black men. And let's not forget this. Females of any race raised without fathers are far more likely to be promiscuous, and a lot of times that promiscuity starts when they are underage. And underage promiscuity leads to teen pregnancy, which ultimately results in another black child being born to a single mother. Rinse and repeat. Black men raised by single mothers. We are overly emotional. We abandon logic and reason, and we are far more likely to run afoul of the law. Case in point, your boy. Listen, I was raised in a two-parent home, but my mother was the dominant force in my upbringing. This is why I'm quick to emotion. This is why I lack the requisite control of my temper problem. This, in part, is why I have run afoul of the law. Listen, I've made my choices. Nobody's responsible for my choices but me. But the fact that I was raised by a person who could not teach me how to have the requisite emotional discipline not to go crazy, this is what happens. Plus, let's not let this little tidbit get away. Black men raised by single mothers have that same disdain and lack of respect for black men as black women raised by single mothers. Black men raised by single mothers are raised to have an automatic negative response to anything resembling masculinity, anything at all. Any black man who exhibits conventional masculinity, dominant characteristics, intelligence, and the ability to use reason and rationale, and able to articulate as much, are routinely attacked by other black men. Other black men. No other race does this to us. No other race attacks black men as much as black people. The common denominator with most of the black men that attack masculine black men, raised by single mother. And as an added bonus, black men raised by single mothers are more likely to play for the other team, which is a textbook, really real-life example of the love-hate relationship that black men raised by single mothers have with themselves. If anybody doubts the damage that most of the black community being raised by single mothers has caused, pay very close attention to how the black community responds to racial injustice. Right? What did the black community do in the wake of the events in Minneapolis? They destroyed the neighborhood. They destroyed the city. They ran amok. They reacted emotionally. They destroyed black businesses. They screamed and they hollered. Gentlemen, this is female behavior. If most black people were raised by a mother and or a father, this would never have happened. Yeah, Donovan, but the officer involved would never have been arrested and convicted for the crime. Dead fucking wrong. That officer would have been tried and convicted without the rioting. Justice would have been served without us having to destroy public property and black-owned businesses. Now, this doesn't mean we should not have gotten angry, because trust me, we most certainly did. But black women are ill-equipped to raise emotionally mature and even-keeled men. This doesn't mean that black women are bad people, okay? Far from it. But it takes a man to raise another man in such a way that is the most productive and the least destructive. This is why it's important to have a mother and a father in the home, guys. The mother nurtures and the father disciplines. And the discipline would have saved the city of Minneapolis millions of dollars if most black people were raised in two-parent homes. Dr. King would very quickly be able to see how mainstream media and the culture at large manipulates the black community. He would realize that the reason the black community is so easily triggered and manipulated into giving in to their rage and their emotional insecurity, because everyone knows that most black people are raised by black women. Understanding this very clearly, it is almost too easy for mainstream media, as well as the social media giants and other outlets, to control the black community, which is through emotion. The entire world knows that the American black community is routinely manipulated in such a way that allows them to be used by the powers that be to do their bidding. And it is almost always at the expense of the black community. And why is it so easy to control the black community? It's because most black people in America are raised by black women. And that fact alone is the main reason the black community is in disarray. The second reason Martin Luther King would be ashamed of the black community is our value system. Right? The value system of the black community has never been more fucked up, ass backwards, or as upside down as it is today. Things that should be valued are routinely denigrated and torn down, while things that should not be valued are exalted and praised. The black community should value family. The black community should value loyalty. It should value intelligence, among other things. However, the things that the community pays attention to is an embarrassment to the black community. A fucking embarrassment. The song WAP was actually praised by Maxine Waters, who is a congresswoman. She's a black woman who is a fucking congresswoman. This is an older black female who is co-signing a song that says, I don't cook, I don't clean, and I still got the ring. MLK's response would be, pardon my French here, but what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck is going on here? I sincerely believe that he would have this reaction. The black community has been corrupted and infiltrated by thought and ratchet culture. Thought culture and ratchet culture being co-opted and pushed by black people who are in power, like Maxine Waters. Thought and ratchet culture, guys, has been a destructive force in the black community for decades. Yet, we have a woman who is supposed to represent the best interests of black people, praising Megan Thee Stallion for her audacity? How does this help black people? That's a trick question. It doesn't. In the same vein, the things we give credence to and pay attention to are all rooted in gossip and drama. Oh yes. Just take a look at the biggest and most popular YouTube channels and TV shows. The housewives of whatever city, the gossip channels, the tea channels, right? All those channels who are talking about XYZ rappers' baby mamas say ABC about their baby daddy, baby mama drama, and all that other nonsense that routinely diverts our attention to the things that actually matter. But then when black people actually talk about things that would actually help improve the black community, they're not paid attention to. The black community isn't interested in education, gentlemen. I've said this before. The black community is not interested in self-improvement. The black community is not interested in the advancement of the black community. Oh, no. The black community is interested in drama. The black community is interested in gossip. The black community is interested in tearing down all that is good in the black community. Martin Luther King Jr. would be ashamed of what the black community actually pays attention to and gives credence to. Another thing that would turn MLK's stomach is all of the infighting and the self-hate within the black community. Any black person making a positive impact on the black community are routinely torn down and destroyed. Kevin Samuels is the best example I can think of, right off the top of my head. Kevin Samuels is the first person, man or woman, to discuss the real issues that have plagued the black community in terms of marriage, relationships, family, and dating. He is the first person to tell the outright truth about where black people in America have gone awry in the dating and marriage department. He brought real and raw conversations to the forefront. And what did the black community do in response? They call him gay. They say he is a liar. They call him kitten heels. They called him every name in the book and tried every shaming tactic they could think of to discredit him. This is what the black community does, guys. It routinely tears down its brightest and best. Here's another good example. Robert Smith. Well, who's Robert Smith, Donovan? Well, Robert Smith is a billionaire, a black man who is a billionaire investor who is Ivy League educated. He is the epitome of success. He is successful. He's wealthy. He has a family. He truly is a man who has it all. Well, a few years back, he announced that he would pay off the entire student loan debt of the class of 2019 at Morehouse College. That class was nearly 400 students. Not to mention that he had previously donated $1.5 million to the school for scholarships and I think a park or something like that. How did the black community respond? They said that his gift was invalid because he was married to a non-black woman. Gentlemen, this nonsense flies in the face of the dream of Martin Luther King, which we should all know. And his dream was for people to be judged by the content of their character and not the color of their skin. Today's American black community does quite literally the opposite. This man, Robert Smith, was going to pay off the student loan debt for a class of nearly 400 black college graduates. But he caught all of this heat because his skin tone didn't match his wife's. Just think about that for a second. Just think about how fucking ridiculous that is. Robert Smith was not judged by the content of his character. No, he was judged by the color of his wife's skin. Then, of course, there's the part about the black community actually making fun of intelligent black people. Black people who speak proper English and can enunciate clearly are routinely called racial slurs. Uncle Tom, house nigger, coon, sellout, whitewashed, and so on and so forth. Instead of getting behind these people and lifting them up and encouraging them to inspire others, they are ostracized or kicked out of the black community. They're not real black people. This attitude is a direct result of the civil rights movement being hijacked by racist black people who hate every race out there, including, as it happens, black people themselves. Let me repeat that. The reason why the black community is a shit show is because the civil rights movement has been hijacked by racist black people who hate every race out there, including their own race. People like Dr. Umar Johnson, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Obsidian, and Malik Zulu Shabazz routinely push the black supremacy agenda under the guise of black excellence. And don't get it twisted, the only reason why O'Shea defends Kevin Samuels is because Kevin Samuels has almost 1.5 million subscribers. Let's not get that twisted. Kevin Samuels endorsed black men being with white women. And that it wasn't tongue-in-cheek. It was just kind of a wake-up call. I didn't see any O'Shea Duke Jackson response video to that. Gee, I wonder why. These people judge other people, and I'm going to call these names again. Dr. Umar Johnson, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Obsidian, Malik Zulu Shabazz, his dumbass. These people judge others based solely on the color of their skin, and the color of the skin they call their significant others. Except, of course, for black women who date outside of their race. They're left alone and told that their preference is their preference, while guys like me are told that my preference is some sort of genetic mutation or flaw in my brain. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. would be in direct opposition with Johnson, Jackson, Ali, and Shabazz. Straight up. Why? Because they exhibit the exact same kind of racism that the Ku Klux Klan displays. Let me repeat that. Dr. King would be in direct opposition with O'Shea Duke Jackson, Dr. Umar Johnson, Mumia Obsidian Ali, and Malik Zulu Shabazz, because these people exhibit the exact same kind of racism that the KKK displays. And if you don't believe me, let's go and take a look. Let's go and take a look at a clip We're going to take a look at a clip of Malik Zulu Shabazz. A lot of you guys remembered when I played this and broke this down, but let's just listen to this again.
I'm so sick and tired of athletes, entertainers, and those that make it turning on black people and talking down to black people. It's clear that these two brothers, they just love them some cracker women. They just love them some blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pink-toed, pale-skinned, buttermilk complexion, ironing board backside, Caucasoid mutanoid, subject to have itch, white cave bitches. And it's a shame. Myron, I call Brother Myron the Sambo from Sudan. I'm hoping that he hasn't been bit by the white Arab disease that teaches that the white Sudanese is better than the black Sudanese. I heard Fresh say that one of his parents was black, but we don't know about the other one. And so we in the new Black Panther Party, and I, Malik Zulu Shabazz, I want to say I love the black woman. I want to say that the black woman is the queen of the planet Earth. She's the mother of civilization. That the black woman is the goddess of the universe. She ain't just somebody we may just happen to want. She is our...
Now, I don't have a problem with Shabazz talking about what his preferences are. Listen, if he wants to worship black women, if black women are his preference, not mad at the guy. Not mad at the guy. His preferences are his preferences. But Shabazz is so well-versed in racial epithets, I had to Google half of them. That's a goddamn shame. If Dr. King saw that interview, he would hang his head in shame and hopefully call out Shabazz for his gross lack of character and outright hypocrisy. The last thing or things that I will point out that MLK would be in direct opposition to are the people who have had a hand in destroying the black community. Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Oprah Winfrey, so on and so forth. Right? All three of those guys. Tyler Perry all but glorifies and even encourages black women to act the very worst they can act. When black women see Tasha Smith's character on the movie Why Did I Get Married, when they see her act a complete fool and get rewarded for her terrible behavior, it is obvious why black women are surprised that being confrontational, disagreeable, and outright difficult isn't getting them the outcomes they want. Now, I'm not knocking Perry's hustle. I'm not going to do it. That's how he makes his money, not mad at him. But his movies have polluted the minds of millions of sisters by misleading them into believing that bad behavior will yield good results. Steve Harvey's another one. I'm not going to knock his hustle either. But he is even worse because Steve Harvey actually knows the truth. He just chooses to tell black women what they want to hear because it lines his pockets. Again, I am not hating the man for that. Just like I say about Derek Jackson, I have absolutely zero issue with either of these guys profiting off of the ignorance of black women. If sisters are too fucking dumb to see that they are being sold a bad bill of goods, then they deserve to be fleeced. They deserve to get robbed. They deserve to have their money essentially stolen from them. Steve Harvey and Derek Jackson are both well aware of the truth about the way women really operate in the dating market. But they figured out very quickly that it's a lot more profitable telling women what they want to hear rather than what they need to hear. And I am not mad at them for that. Martin Luther King, on the other hand, would most certainly have a problem with both of these guys. The bottom line here, guys, is that the black community is a fucking shit show. It's a laughingstock. Other races of people point and laugh at the black community while embracing the culture, right? Yeah, other races of people, they listen to hip hop, they adapt the trends of the black community because, listen, black people were the trendsetters in this country and all the rest of that. But behind closed doors, These people are laughing. The black community is a fucking pariah, and that is all there is to it. Dr. Martin Luther King would turn over in his fucking grave if he knew that his efforts during the civil rights movement have been effectively undone by ignorance, self-hate, and the lack of desire to improve ourselves. So while I personally am thankful that men like MLK did what they did to give me the rights and opportunities I have today, I am equally embarrassed by what the black community has become. And I can guarantee you that MLK would be too. And that is the memo. All right, let's get to these super chats here. A little bit later on in the show, we are going to break down the Kevin Samuels video. It's a short video, but it's a fun one. It's a fun one nonetheless. So let me jump in here and read your super chats before we get to the Fresh and Fit video. Holy God, that's coming up next. Okay. Energized C. Energized C, welcome to chat privileges. Appreciate that very, very much. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, guys. Two seconds, guys. Give me a second here. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. All right, very good. Tax Cali Bros, $5, says there's a Boondocks episode that shows exactly how MLK would feel if he saw the black community today. Long story short, he calls everyone the N-word. Yeah, right? That's kind of what he that's probably what he would do. I don't get the idea. I don't think that Martin Luther King would be too happy, would be too pleased about the fact that we as black people use the N-word to describe ourselves. I mean, listen, I don't know the man. I never knew the man, but I can't imagine that he would be all right with that. That's just not something I think that he would be too happy with. I just don't. I'm just going to go out on the limb, and I'm going to go ahead and make that assertion. Appreciate that. Amos Brown, $15 super chat. Thank you very much for that. Says, you are on point, Donovan. Absolutely. Absolutely. Master Roshi with the 35 czar says the biggest issue for the black community in America is the Democratic Party. Y'all keep supporting those that covertly enslave you. 100% agreement. Where's my soundboard? 100% agreement. You got a Don DeMarco for that. I'm not. Listen, man. I'm not a political savant. I know enough to not sound stupid. But yes, yeah, the Democratic Party has been, dude. They've been pimping out the black community for fucking decades. It is what it is. Cage Jackson, $5 says, do your best not to become what you hate. I almost fell into that. I'm not gonna lie. Energized C with a $5 super chat after becoming a member says these monkeys would rate Reginald F. Lewis as well. Yeah, exactly. Master Oshi with another 14 czars says at least Republicans don't hide their colors. All right, well, whatever. Mr. J, $10 super chat says this is unbelievably mind-blowing. I know MLK would be appalled, but damn, get ready, Don. Would he be ashamed?
Yep.
Would he be disgusted?
Yep.
Embarrassed?
Yep.
Proud?
Nope.
Did we live up to his expectations? No, we did not. No, we have fallen short. Theo Woff is in the house, member for 17 months. Says, you 100% you are good. Appreciate all you do, Donovan. Absolutely, Theo. Abso-fucking-lutely. Eben Zuer with the $5 super chat says, well said, Donovan. MLK would be disappointed about the status quo of the black community. Yeah, man. And listen, I'll double down. I'll double down on my take on O'Shea. The only reason why O'Shea is pretending to defend Kevin Samuels is because he knows Kevin Samuels, and Kevin has 1.5 million subscribers. That's the only reason. Because Kevin has talked about things that are diametrically opposed to what O'Shea believes. According to O'Shea, if you endorse or if you date white people, you don't belong in the conversation. Like he has made that very clear. Yet Kevin's out here telling men, hey, look, go where you're appreciated. If these sisters out here don't want to shape up, guess what? Becky, Marisol, Mylene, and Jamila will be more than happy to take your place, and they have. Where's O'Shea's video about Kevin Samuels being a sellout? Again, remember, O'Shea had me write a book called Black Man's Revenge, The Black Man's Guide to Dating Non-Black Women. He said, I don't even agree with that stuff. Fair enough. But he used that ebook that he paid me for to get email addresses. So you decided to endorse or push a product that you are opposed to for personal benefit. That is the very definition of a sellout. Speaking like you have sense does not make you a sellout, gentlemen. Calling out the black community for their fuckery doesn't make you a sellout. Man, this is really good. I think I'm just thirsty. Okay, let us get to the next topic at hand. This one is going to blow you the fuck away. So, Fresh and Fit, this is actually the same video. If you guys recognize the people at the table, you had the foreign girl, I think the Albanian girl, who is the pharmacist who said, hey, you know what? I would absolutely give up my career and my business for a man. And then, of course, she was met with a bunch of opposition. Well, I think it was earlier in the conversation. There's a white girl who talked about the fact that she was cheated on. And the way she says she got revenge really kind of lets us know who and what she really is. Let's get it started. Oops.
Her personality or the experiences that I have with Myron or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then we break apart.
Well,
but I've grown as a
with Myron. Oh shit, watch that now.
person.
Just fucking around.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just like friendship, relationship, just general.
So we have two ways to deal with someone that's showing, I would say, bad energy.
Here we go.
You just say walk away. You say that basically.
The reason I started it a few minutes before was to give it some context here.
You know what? I'm gonna show you the same energy. See how you feel. What about you, Zodiac sign?
I'm done. All niggas cheat.
Facts.
Yeah, big surprise. All niggas cheat.
That's a fact.
Facts.
She ain't lying,
They
Jack.
all
That's a
cheat.
fact. She ain't lying there.
I just feel like
Merch.
if you feel like that you want somebody else, you should just tell me. And if you don't tell me, then we're just gonna be playing the same energy. But I'm not gonna be like having sex with somebody else. I'm just, like she said, think that you know.
No, seriously, like how you gonna do me raw and do another girl raw behind my back? Like, and then at the end of the day, if I don't teach you a lesson, what am I doing? I'm sending another girl to go get hurt the way I got hurt. I'm gonna teach you a lesson so you know what.
Oh, so you're teaching your ex-husband a lesson to keep other girls from getting hurt. Guys, girls don't give a fuck about each other. They justify their bad behavior by saying, well, I want to help the other girls behind me so that they don't get hurt. No, bitch. No. The reason why you took the revenge like you took it is because you a hoe. And we will see her cap the entire story.
What it feels like.
That is not your problem.
Nah, it's not
See
my
that?
problem.
She's being
It's
called
not,
out.
But at the end of the day, when my baby,
Let her have a talk.
Ooh, that is not your job to fix a man. Let me tell you that right now. If he wants to suck, you can let him suck and you do your own thing. Like, you're going to let him drain your energy. Absolutely fucking not. And I learned that through letting so many guys drain my energy. No. You see
Translation, she's fucked a lot of guys. This woman has fucked a lot of guys.
a bad sign, you fucking leave.
Shut us out.
No, you fucking
Yeah, let's listen, let's come up with nicknames for the blonde. Oh, Midnight Train to Georgia. Midnight Train to Georgia. Here we go.
So let me elaborate on that. Like, I didn't mean as in that's my goal. I mean as in, like, you gonna cheat on me and stuff. I'm gonna go fuck your favorite rapper and show you.
What?
And, like, hurt you.
that's kind of petty.
No,
but you do
but
that.
you're gonna get hurt.
No, the fuck you didn't.
So your man cheated on you. You're gonna go fuck his favorite rapper. What?
He fucked my mom. So I'm gonna hurt you.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hold on.
Nah, you're my baby daddy.
Here we go.
Hold on, stop the show. Stop the show. Stop the show. Stop the show.
We gotta rewind that.
Can you say that one more time for the people?
My baby daddy fucked my mom and my sisters and my best friend.
Woo!
So I went and fucked his favorite rapper when I found out.
Say boys, we up.
Wow.
I didn't do it for him. I did it for
Wow.
me because I stayed with him for 5 years, 3 kids, and he's the reason our daughter died.
But
Okay.
again, you
Oh, here we go. So he's the reason. Okay, so he's the reason our daughter died. All right. So you guys are quickly seeing. Listen, women will say anything to justify their actions, right? Right. So she said that her baby daddy fucked her mom, her sisters, her best friend, and is the reason her daughter died. Listen, I'm sure some of that is partially true, but I think she is trying to justify what she did. Well, listen, what I did was extra fucked up, but what he did to me was worse. I don't know how much of this I believe. I'm fairly certain he probably did cheat on her, but I don't think he cheated on her to the extent that she's saying. He's not here to defend himself. She can say whatever just like you say, just like women all the time. Well, the reason our relationship didn't work out is because he was physically Ivisuba, spelled backwards. Dude, he's not here to defend himself. He doesn't what? You don't have the proof. You don't have the proof. You can just make any accusation. You can retroactively accuse someone or retroactively withdraw consent, and he's in a whole shitload of trouble. No, I'm sure the ex-husband, I don't know, maybe he fucked one of her best friends, but dude, fucking your mom and your 2 sisters, I'm calling cap. I think he fucked her best friend. And listen, a woman like this who would do that, of course she was fucking other dudes on the side. And she's given me these kind of vibes. She's giving me those kind of vibes. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough.
Anger.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Whoa,
Okay.
This is a lot to
But
handle.
yeah,
That's a lot of time.
Sorry. I'll leave that
No,
part
it's
out.
cool. She keeping it raw. Okay. There's so much here that I want to ask.
So Myron recognizes this could be a viral moment. Here we
I
go.
sent the videos. I sent the messages. I sent him
Oh,
everything. Pulled up
wow.
playing the rapper's fucking song. All that.
But yet then you gotta
That
understand one
was a
thing.
petty. Yeah.
Wait. So you
But it
smashed
hurt.
See that? Now, even the other girls are like, bitch, like, that was petty as fuck. That's why she keeps adding to his infractions. Like, bitch, that was petty. Yeah, but he fucked my mom and my sisters and my dad. Come on.
Yeah.
favorite rapper?
Yeah, I did.
And like, did you like record it and then send it to him?
Yes.
Have you guys actually banging?
No, literally me, the rapper, and the rapper's manager. Like, you
Uh-oh.
want to turn me into a hoe? I'm gonna show you a hoe. And
Oh, you want to turn me into a hoe, so I'm going to show you a hoe. So her cheating husband is what turned her into a hoe.
I got paid for it.
But niggas,
Oh, wow. She got paid for it. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. She let dudes do this. And she got paid for it. Gentlemen, that's called prostitution. That's called prostitution. And any woman who involves herself in extreme acts like this already had it in them. Ay. He turned me into a... No, sweetheart, you were already a hoe. You were already a hoe when you married his ass.
care about that though.
Wait,
like
you did it wrong?
No, he
niggas,
did.
niggas
No,
feel like
fuck no,
niggas
never
feel
that,
like
never
you
wrong.
gave my
doesn't
pussy
matter.
up. Like
No, he
pause.
did, bro.
I
He
have
tried to kill
something-
himself.
I have
Like,
something
Oh,
to
you
say.
know how I
come
felt.
on.
Well, some
There we
niggas
go.
don't care about that. They
Yeah,
feel like
I'm not
you
gonna
gave
cheat
your pussy
back.
up. Like,
Hold on.
Self-deletion.
No.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not gonna cheat back. Listen, if a bitch cheats on you as revenge for you cheating on her, she was already cheating on you. She was already cheating on you. She was already cheating on you, fam. Like this girl is trying to make us think. This girl is trying to make us think the reason she cheated is because her husband cheated in the worst ways. Fuck my mom, my sisters, my relatives, blah 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 blah. Like, bro. Like it's abso-fucking-lutely ridiculous for her to expect us to believe any of this. No, sweetheart, you were already a hoe. You were already a hoe. You see how women always try to blame their absolute licentious behavior on the man? Bitch, you got paid to have a train run on you. But that's still somehow his fault? Did he put a gun to your head and say, hey, yo, go fuck these niggas and get paid for it? No, he didn't do that. You did that of your own free will and volition. You did that of your own free will and volition. You already did that. Like you already had that in you. If you want to turn me into a hoe, no, sweetheart. You were already a hoe. You were already a hoe. Bitches out here steady blaming niggas for them doing hoes. Nah, bitch. Like you were already on some hoe shit. You were already on some hoe shit. You were just looking for an excuse to do some hoe shit. That's all that was. That is all that was. Don't nobody believe that you were just this innocent little wallflower, this little snowflake who got done wrong by the big bad husband that, fucked everybody in your family. You was already on some hoe shit.
We're just gonna refer to it as deletion from this point forward, guys, just for YouTube purposes. But you can say what you want to say. We're gonna constrain you on what you want to say. Say what you want to say. Just
Myron's gonna milk this for all it's worth. He's like, go ahead, tell the story.
Just use certain words so that YouTube doesn't get mad at us. But
you're right. I know better. But I'm just saying, I didn't do it for him. I did it to show him I'm better than what you think, and you gonna cheat on me with a fat, ugly bitch?
Oh boy. So I got a train ran on me to show you that I'm above that. Sweetheart, I got news for you. That didn't make you more attractive to him. Like seeing you get ran through by multiple dudes. Nope. Sorry.
And not treat me good when I cook you dinner. I was a hygienist, bro. I went to college while pregnant. Well, he did nothing. And you gonna...
Oh, so you went to college while pregnant and he did nothing. Sweetheart, you picked this man to have 3 children with. You see? She picked this man to have 3 children with. You had 3 kids with this man who sat at home and did nothing. Probably video games and smoked weed all day. And she was steady fucking this dude. But we're supposed to believe that he's the lowlife? No, baby girl. Like, this is who you chose.
Still cheat on me with my own family and my best friend while I'm giving birth?
Yo, I can hold.
Oh, see now. Oh, come on. You see how she keeps making it worse? So during the 17 hours of labor of pushing out the kid, he fucked her whole family while she was giving birth. Come on, man. Like, seriously. Come on.
You are truly a whole avenger. You are.
So wait, like, what did you like? What was the conversation like with your mom at Thanksgiving? Like,
that's what I want to know.
So me and my mom don't talk no more. I actually beat her ass. I ain't gonna hold you. Not no front. Like, no, she fucked my husband, bro. Like, you my mom. We were married. I'm divorced.
Oh shit.
Like 3 kids married.
That's some bad karma right there.
Talk about.
So her mother fucked her husband. This whole family is a hot mess. If she was raised by the kind of mother who would fuck her husband, is it any surprise this woman turned out like this?
About trauma.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, let me put that out there. That's a whole different situation.
Thank you.
I'm not that petty.
And 2
I'm
of my
petty
sisters.
enough. I'm petty enough to really be like, okay, I care. Wait, what happened?
I think you unplugged your mic.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, and 2 of my sisters and my best friend.
Okay, I'm petty enough to be like, okay, I care because I have a big heart. So a lot of times, like you were saying, and like she was saying, it's a lot of anger behind what I do. When I start to mirror the person, a lot of times it becomes subconscious.
Yeah.
Like,
This is all talk. This is all talk. This is all subconscious. Translation, I have no control over my actions. It is amazing to me that women will never, ever stop blaming things outside of themselves for their actions. This is why girls are so into this zodiac sign nonsense. Well, I'm a Sagittarius, and so no, bitch. Like, your zodiac sign does not preordain anything. If you're a side bitch, you're going to be a side bitch. It doesn't matter what your sign is. If you're a hoe, you finna be a hoe. It doesn't matter what your sign. Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, doesn't matter. Hoes come in all shapes and sizes. There's a hoe born every minute. There's a hoe born every. It does not matter what a woman's zodiac sign is. She's gonna do what the fuck she wants to do. Fuck what you heard.
Like, let me stop trying so hard. Let me stop doing so much, you know? I don't realize that I'm doing it until I'm ready to leave. And I'm like, dang, I really did all that. Like, dang.
I do feel
you know,
that.
I like became that person, you know? But I'm not that petty. Like, if it gets to the point where you're cheating on me, you doing all this,
hang on a second, guys. I just got a text from my attorney. Okay. Wow. There we go. There we freaking go. Unbelievable. Hang on, guys. I apologize for this, but this is really, really good fucking news. Thank you, Kevin, I appreciate the update. Okay. So, I'll get back to this in a second. But I just got a, well, I guess you guys know my attorney's name. I know 100 Kevins. One of my attorney's names, his first name is Kevin. The first name of the other attorney is Dan. He just sent me a text message, that says that, I don't want to give away proprietary information. The legal proceedings, oh boy, let me think. The legal proceedings that I have going against one Anthony Johnson, it appears things are in motion. That's really all I can say. Hang on a second. Hang on. Is this something I can announce publicly, or would you rather me keep this under my hat? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I don't have all of the information in front of me, so I don't want to talk about something that is, I'm on a live stream. I got to get, there's paperwork that I need to look at and all that. But it appears that that my legal proceedings against Mr. Johnson have started to take effect. I guess I will let you guys, when I get a little bit more detail, I'll give everyone kind of a small update. Okay, good stuff. Let us continue with Le Breakdown. Let's continue. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys.
So I didn't find out. I didn't find out till after 5 years of being married. The situation with my daughter happened.
Oh,
then
stop.
I finally find out everything.
Here we
moves
go.
a new girl in as soon as I move out. All that.
Like, dude, so he moved the new girl. He moved the new girl in after. Come on, man. But he tried to. He moves a new girl in after you leave. But he tried to kill himself after he found out you got a train. You got a train run on you by a rapper. Come on.
That stuff, right? And I didn't care about none of that. Like, I was already done with him after my daughter.
It took 5 years to find out he fucked your whole family?
It took 5 years, girl, and the whole high desert. Shout out to
Unbelievable. This is such bullshit, dude.
I swear, I gave him everything. You feel me?
That nigga used you.
No, he did.
Yes, he did.
You were told. But
Yes, he
he
did.
The bitch I am today.
Want me to go boo him?
I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Hit me after.
like, that's messed up. At least
That
you
is
moved on.
messed
But
up.
goddamn,
This rapper.
Your family is.
Is it an A-list rapper, a B-list, a C-list?
I mean, I don't know if he's A-list. He has like a bunch of drama because he got 2 baby moms.
Okay, so this is funny. So this particular brand of hoe clearly doesn't. She doesn't understand. I mean, did she sign an NDA? Right? Did she sign an NDA? If she did, she gonna be in some trouble. Oh, I guess this is. Oh shit.
Mamas right now.
Ooh, some tea.
Is it our savior future?
Nah, not future.
Okay, so let me pause this because apparently this is out there now. So Dev just sent me a Reddit post. All right, guys. Well, I guess we will all read this together. Together here. It says, "Hi 21 Studios. During a recent review, our team of policy specialists looked carefully over the videos you've uploaded to your channel 21 Studios. We found that a significant portion of your channel is not in line with our YouTube partner program policies. As of today, let me start this over. It says, "Hi 21 Studios. During a recent review, our team of policy specialists carefully looked over the videos you've uploaded to your channel 21 Studios. We found that a significant portion of your channel is not in line with our YouTube partner program policies. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize, and you will not have access to monetization tools and features. Please go to your monetization page to read more about the specific policy our specialists flagged. We know this is tough news, and sometimes we have to make difficult decisions. We have a responsibility to ensure our community is safe for our creators, viewers, and advertisers. At the same time, we understand that you... I guess that's the other picture. Okay. All right. So, Street Fighter 88 says that this is karma. Nope, this isn't karma. What is happening to Anthony has nothing to do with karma, guys. Nothing to do. Oh, this is on Fresh and Fit Reddit. I didn't know Fresh and Fit had a fucking Reddit page. Goddamn. What this is, guys, this isn't karma. Okay. This is the result of bad decisions. Right? I don't believe in the whole what goes around comes around, right? What Anthony has done to Rolo, myself, and a bunch of other people, you know, there's no such thing as a cosmic force that rights all wrongs. No, there is no cosmic force. There are guys like me who have paid attorneys a lot of money to, I don't want to get into details, but to aid in making this happen. My attorneys, dude, I sent my attorneys absolutely everything. I sent them everything. I sent them absolutely everything. I sent them text messages. I sent them, oh my God, I sent them all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. I sent them messages that Anthony had sent to his private group. I had more than a few guys send me screenshots in real time that proves. I got to be very careful. I have it's overwhelmingly in my favor. And I've known this for quite a while. And I told you guys, listen, when all of this shit hit the fan last spring, the truth about Donovan Sharpe, blah, 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 right? I told you guys after the smoke cleared, I said, he's not getting away with this. He's not getting away with this. I told him that retribution is inevitable. Retribution is inevitable. Okay? And I've told you guys. I told him. I told him. I told all of his followers. Please make the egregious mistake of thinking that I'm just bullshitting you. Okay? Please make the egregious mistake of thinking that I'm just running off at the mouth. I told him and I told everybody, listen, this is not going to come cheap, it's not going to come easy, and it's not going to come quick. But I told you guys about 8 or 9 months ago, in 8 or 9 months, you are going to start to see things sort of start to unravel for him. You are going to see things start to unravel for him. And I just got a text message from my attorney, and that verifies it. So actually, hang on a second. Let me send him a. There is a Reddit post that. Hang on a second. I'm going to send you the link to the Reddit post. It has already been made public. There we go. So, yeah, guys, this isn't, and I'm not trying to bag on anybody. I'm not trying to bag on anybody. But karma doesn't exist. Karma does not exist. The reason why this is happening to Anthony has nothing to do with some sort of space, outward forces. No. The reason this is happening to Anthony is he stepped on the toes of and pissed off the wrong people. He pissed off the wrong people. He fucked with Rollo for the better part of 2 years. Rollo, his mother was sick at the time. His mother, God rest her soul, ended up passing away. So he's having to deal with grieving over his mother, taking care of her final affairs. Meanwhile, Anthony is steady putting out videos on him. By the time Rollo had everything settled, he's like, you know what? It's over with. It's past. It's fallen on deaf ears. He's repeating the same stuff. Not going to do anything about it. Then he turned his attention to me. And that's where he fucked up. That's where he fucked up. He put out my personal information. He put out my personal information, Devin's personal information, told people the city and the state that we lived in. Then, of course, he made all sorts of memes and all this other kind of stuff. Caused a huge spike in my subscribership. I lost, I think, half of my patrons. I had longtime followers actually believed what he said about me being married to Devin and us adopting. He fucked with the wrong dude, man. Anthony went a bridge too far when he fucked with me. Listen, Rollo is calm and collected, and this doesn't mean that Rollo wasn't angry. Because trust me, I can't imagine that he wasn't. Right? But then he decides to fuck with me, and I don't know how. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, this is my brother texting me now. I have no idea how this idiot could think that he could continue to do this to person after person without any competitions. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how he thought he could do this and get away with it. No, man. If you're going to fuck with people, dude, if you're going to fuck with people, make sure they're broke. I am not broke. And I said, dude, I said I will spend myself broke making sure this dude pays for what he did. And listen, I'm not going to get a single penny out of him. I know I'm not. I'm asking for money. I'm definitely suing him for a substantial amount. I'm not going to get a single penny from him. Nope. I am not. So I guess Anthony will have to work that out if and when I get this judgment. But it appears that the legal train is in motion. And listen, I told you guys, man, you are going to start to see when the shit starts hitting the fan, Anthony Johnson is going to make it very, very obvious. He is going to make it very, very obvious. Back in a flash, guys.
Understanding women and increasing your dating success starts with Donovan Sharpe's massive collection of award-winning books and courses. Get off to a fast start and jumpstart your masculine renaissance with the 49 Laws of Sharpe. The 49 Laws of Sharpe is the perfect quick start guide for any man new to this community looking for the answers that keep them up at night after a bad experience with a woman. So many men ask themselves, why did she cheat? How could I not see this coming? Why did I miss the signs? And how can I avoid this in the future? The 49 Laws of Sharpe will answer these questions and many more. This will give you a rock-solid foundation upon which to build, develop, and cultivate your newfound identity, and put you miles ahead of your competition. Most men have never had access to this valuable information, let alone understand and apply it. But the 49 Laws of Sharpe will give you an unfair advantage over men and women. This treasure trove of valuable knowledge is available in audio, video, ebook, and paperback. Next, supplement your newly acquired foundational knowledge, supercharge your dating life with Donovan's 25-hour course, How to Master the Game. How to Master the Game will teach you the ins and outs of the player life, overcoming approach anxiety, identifying women who you want to approach, text game, first date principles and logistics, avoiding the friend zone, and so much more will be covered extensively. Also included are the bonus podcasts.
Okay, and we're back. And we are back. I had to go, I was so excited, I almost peed on myself. I was so excited, I nearly peed on myself, so I had to take a quick trip to the toilet. We're going to leave that alone for now. I'm sure there will be many more updates. Dude, my attorney just sent me an email with all sorts of paperwork and all that good stuff. So I'll give you updates. Whatever my attorney gives me permission to make public, I'll keep everybody updated and all the rest of that. In the meantime, let us... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, all right. That's Walter. Giving everybody a Don DeMarco. There you go, buddy. Walter's always giving out Don DeMarcos. Okay. Let us continue with the Fresh and Fit breakdown. Here we go. Okay. Come on. Oh, why is it not working? Wait. Come on now. Come on now. What the hell's going on? Shit, did Myron's channel get taken down too?
No heart, Kyle. Discrimination, equality, everybody gets shit, nobody is safe. Facts. Okay, $10 from Ezra. It's interesting, black women will never tell
Dev, come up here and get Walter.
Men, your mama black, or claim they are self-hating for not preferring black women. Okay. Moogie Boomin, all the way from New Zealand, $5. 1304 called Myron a terrorist and joked about him being black. None happened to her. Shows that most women
I don't really hold, like, I'll get
But I'm saying,
upset.
what did you learn from the revenge? What are you, is it still fulfilling for you that you really want to do
Oh,
this
hell
revenge?
yeah. Because I done told you more than once. I showed you.
But again,
I
why not just
painted
leave?
the picture?
Yeah, there's
I
no
will
better
leave.
revenge.
No,
Before
trust
leaving,
me,
I
but
want you
I
to
feel
feel how
like
I
it's
feel.
worse than
Merch.
I've ghosted
Why?
people
Hold on.
before. I feel like
one mic at a time, guys.
Okay.
At the end of the
I
day,
don't
when my
care.
baby
Hold on.
daughter died.
But
Okay.
again, you did it
Wait,
because
wait,
Sorry,
I
guys.
hate
I'll get to it.
I did it to show him I'm better than what you think.
Here we go. Yeah.
Some bad karma right there.
her. Talk about trauma.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, honestly,
You know
when
it.
put that out there. That's a whole different
I'm so
situation.
sorry,
Thank
girl.
you.
I'm not that petty.
He's good now. He's good.
I'm petty enough to really be like, okay, I can't. Wait, what happened?
I think you unplugged your mic.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, and two of my
I
sisters
got it.
and my best friend.
Okay, I'm petty.
Shout out
enough
to Walter.
be like, okay, I care because I have a big heart. So a lot of times, like you were saying, and like she was saying, it's a lot. It gets to the point where you.
Desert. Shout out to
Oh, here we go. This is where we
They're
were.
really against you.
No, I swear.
Listen,
I
man.
swear. I gave him everything. You feel me?
That nigga used you.
No, he
Yeah.
did. He did.
How
You
dare
a
him.
toy,
But he
bitch.
made me the bitch I am today.
Want me to go boo him?
I ain't gonna hold you. Like.
Hit me out.
See that? He made me the bitch I am today. There she is. There she is blaming her ex-husband for the hoe shit she did. Oh, yeah, he made me the bitch. He made me the hoe I am today. Again, you were already into the hoe shit. You were already into the hoe shit. Matter of fact, let's take a look at her Instagram. Let's take a look at her. Let's take a look at what Brittany Baca's Instagram. Yeah, he made me into the bitch that I am today. We see ass picture. I mean, look, dude, come on. Your man didn't turn you into this. You were already a hoe. It's amazing that women still, even for the hoe shit they do, they still want to blame men. Incredible.
Like that's messed up. At least
That
you
is
moved on,
messed
but
up.
goddamn.
This rapper.
Your family is.
Uh-oh.
What was it? An A-list rapper? A B-list?
Here we
I
go.
mean, I don't know if he's A-list. He has like a bunch of drama because he got 2 baby mamas right now.
Some tea.
Is it our savior?
See, she is chomping at the bit. She is chomping at the bit to tell us who he was, right? The minute she started giving clues, we knew she was going to eventually tell or lead to who it was. She wanted to tell the whole time. And this is funny what Myron says. Is it our savior future?
Mama, because he got 2 baby mamas right now.
Some tea.
Is it our savior future?
Nah,
No.
not future. He has 2 baby mamas right now. One's toothless. I'm gonna give you that.
Nah, she just gave it up.
Uh-oh.
She gave it up.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Manager.
Blueface baby.
And
And it's a
his
video.
manager.
That's LA rapper. That's LA.
And I only did it because my baby daddy was the only dude I was
It's the
with from
confusion.
19 to 25. First dude I was ever with. So
Oh my God. First dude I was ever with. So hold up. So you went from being a virginal wife to getting a train run on you by a rapper and his manager.
Stop the cap.
Nah, man. What does Future say?
She belongs to the streets.
What does Devin say?
She belongs to the streets.
So that was my first ever after him.
Wait a minute.
And I'm like,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God. Stop
show
that.
you what I can do.
As you should.
And I
I'm here
became
for
who
that,
I am
Patty.
now.
I'm here for that, Patty.
Wait.
I just say don't
Bingo.
stick around.
There it is. She's blaming her ex-husband for the fact that she's a hoe. No, you were already a hoe. So this girl wants us to believe that she lost her virginity to her husband at the age of 19. No fucking way.
What did she
Ding
gain
dong,
out of
fuck
it?
your
though?
life.
Honestly, I'd get my revenge.
I just got.
Yeah,
Different, but-
She's not even attractive. She's not even attractive.
I just got. You said him and his manager.
Yeah.
Are we talking Whack 100?
Nah, we talking NY Bravo.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Oh God. Okay, and then my
And
last
then his
one.
security, Bodie.
Did y'all go for the?
And his security. See, there you go. She had a train run on her by at least 3 different niggas.
You guys
Wow.
get the 555?
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. It was the best I ever had.
Oh,
Like,
here we
even
go.
took
Oh, the best you ever had. Listen.
a stripper together, like, and the stripper was bad.
So stripper, so basically she engaged in an orgy. Remember, she said that her baby daddy, her ex-husband, was her first.
I like girls. You feel me? Like,
All I gotta
My
say is
question is,
Jerry.
Did
Listen
he take you
carefully.
on, a rich nigga take her on a cheap date. Did he take you for the 555?
he didn't take me on no date. He said he was gonna get me on that yacht party afterwards. Tell me why that yacht was a speedboat, not a yacht. I didn't even get on. And as soon as I left, he texted me with his Blue Girls address. I already had the Glendale address. He texted me with his Blue Girl address.
No,
You'd
don't
already
drop your daddy.
fucked all that. I'm not.
Okay.
But he texted me with a new other address because he got 2 houses. You feel me? And he's like, "Hey, slide through. I'm sorry I couldn't get you on." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm gonna go eat. Let me know when you home."
I have a question.
This bitch.
You said he paid you, so how much did you make?
No, for real.
I mean, I ain't gonna disclose, but it was K's.
But you disclosed everything
Unbelievable.
else. But
She's talking about it was K's. I mean, some people don't
2K.
disclose how much they get.
Boy, that wasn't hard. She said, "I'm not going to disclose, but it was K. 2K. 2K. She got paid $2,000. She went from being a virgin bride to getting a train run on her for money.
K for him, 1K for the manager.
Shout out to my nigga Blueface.
Unbelievable.
And they paid for the telly. And I fucked in the studio.
What's the telly? Like, that's the one thing I couldn't understand.
All right, let's read the chats.
And she fucked in the studio.
I got one last question. Did y'all go for the 444?
Nah. I made him actually get me at night. It was chili, not chilies. The fucking chili fries. What is it? What? No.
From Checkers? You want
Nah,
to
not Checkers. It's chili
Ah!
fries and like chili cheese dogs. What the fuck? I haven't been to Cali in a minute.
Oh, good crap.
It
Something
was
with high
like
calories, clearly.
something with high calories. I didn't even eat it. I was like, just pay for my telly, bro.
Damn, dude.
Paperwork is on the way.
Hey, but I ain't gonna
Yep.
lie, Blueface is respectful. He's respectful as hell.
Listen.
Oh, he was respectful?
No, he's respectful. He's cool. He's dope. Like,
Nice.
he doesn't make you feel weird.
That's good.
He's a dope person.
He doesn't make you feel weird. Okay? He doesn't make you feel weird. How would you know what feeling weird feels like when it comes to getting paid for box? He doesn't make you feel weird, right? That is spoken like a person who has experience.
Does he fuck good?
Oh, the telly is the hotel. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate that. I don't speak this language.
Good. Top three.
Oh, top 3. Oh, did you hear that? Listen.
He's a dope person. Does he fuck good? Hella good. Top three.
Top 3. So you were a virgin at the time. You got married. Please do not feed the 304. Yeah, don't feed these hoes, y'all. Do not feed these hoes. Top 3. But he was only your second guy. Get out of here, man.
The lawsuit is on the way.
Yup.
Lawsuit on the way. It's crazy.
He's not gonna win any goddamn money.
Lawsuit on the way.
I mean, I'll hit up his manager.
There's Fresh with Blueface. Oh
I did it with
boy.
his rings on his fucking dresser.
Oh,
and the camel
boy.
bed in his house.
She's making sure that it's real.
Wait. So let me just get this straight.
I ain't gonna 9 inches. 9 inches.
9 inches. Oh boy. Oh my God.
We didn't ask for that.
I know.
Yo.
Stop the goddamn
Yo.
So let me get this straight.
Unbelievable.
You're married to a dude. You have kids with him.
No, I left him.
You left him. Okay. You were, but I'm saying you were married to him.
Yeah.
You had kids with him.
Mm-hmm.
You find out.
Yeah, Hellfong. I'm sorry. Jay Blaze 11 says, I'd say she could get a movie on, but I bet she's white trash. Yeah, dude, this is white trash.
He had sex with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said,
Yeah, right. I don't speak ratchet. Sorry.
all right,
Sisters too.
I got you.
Sisters and best friend.
Wait a minute, she said, yeah, I.
Okay.
Mhm.
So she goes, bangs Blueface, records it because it's her
Oh my God.
ex-husband's favorite
He recorded
rapper.
it. I didn't
Unbelievable.
record it.
Oh, he recorded it. And then you took the recording and you sent it to him?
Yeah, and then I pulled up the next day to pick up my kids, and I played Daddy by Blueface.
Unbelievable.
That's savage.
Dude, that is savage and whorish. James Jordan with the $10 super chat says, the day when her kids are introduced to this video of their mom admitting she took the streetwalker approach. Yeah, exactly. Night Commander, €5, says the Albanian chick made all those tarts look like real amphibian. Eben Zuer, $5 super chat, says, how ironic that she is a hygienist, yet she slept with multiple men at the same time as revenge on her man. Oops. Dude, this is just, dude, this is absolute ratchet. Cody Marshall says, thirst trap, she's absolutely capping. She was already a hoe. Basil Denson, $2, says, I can't believe this woman was ever married. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Spencer, $5, says, he doesn't make me feel weird. Translation, he doesn't make me feel like what I am and claim my ex-husband turned me into. Wow. Unbelievable. This bitch is a piece of work. Let's continue.
And I made him Uber me home from Glendale to Victorville. You know how expensive that shit is? I was scared. That's a 2-hour drive.
God damn.
I stayed all night.
This is,
got the money.
City boys versus city girls.
City girls are up like right now. City girls up
But I have nothing
10,000.
bad to say about him. You feel me? Like Bobo's always taking care of me. His security, his manager, they're all cool with me. You feel me?
Okay.
Like,
I'm
there's
sure they
no-
are all
I
cool
ain't
with
gonna
you.
hold
Okay.
Well, I mean,
no more.
I feel like
just
there's
the
better
honesty,
ways to
the
get
raw- I have to give
revenge.
a Don DeMarco for the honesty.
No
God
more.
damn.
No more. No
I got
more.
receipts for after.
No more.
Oh my God,
God.
dude.
My brain
Super chat.
You better
exploded.
pull up the video.
We got video.
Did anyone else have something to say before we move back to chats?
No,
Zodiac signs. I want to.
All right, yeah, we're not worried about the zodiac signs. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. This woman got paid by Blueface to have a train run on her by him, his manager, and his security. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
She belongs to the streets.
Yes, she does, Devin. She absolutely does. Wow. Okay. Our last topic today. Yes, we have another gem from the other Godfather, Kevin Samuels. This video is of a, well, shit. Let's just get right into it. You guys are gonna love this particular video because the delusion is absolutely strong with this.
How old are
woman.
you?
I am 40 years old.
All right, so we're talking about this whole thing about emotional labor and women being too tired for relationships. What do you think?
Oh, sorry guys. Hang on. Let me let you out, Walter.
You gotta go potty? There you go.
That's what I love about my cat is he lets me know when he needs to go use the litter box. He doesn't poop in the studio. All right, here we go.
I think that they need to work out and do some squats. I think that
Okay.
they need to get it get their workout on, no matter their age or their size or their situation. That's how I
Okay.
really feel.
Well, now, I want you to understand that a lot of the women I'm talking about work out. It's not a matter of them being physically tired.
Now, she looks good for 40. I will give her that. Listen, hashtag black don't crack.
Mentally
First,
tired?
yes.
Okay.
Emotional labor. Men's complaints today are women don't act like women.
I'd agree.
They don't, that's the emotion, the femininity. Maybe men have an imprecise way of saying it. Do you realize that, look at women today. Do most women walk around looking like they're light?
No, they look like they're heavy, like they have a lot on their mind. They look like
So what does it have to do with working
smile.
out?
They
What
don't
does it have to do with
smile.
working? So what does it have? So what is going to the gym if they already go to the gym? See, what do you do for a living?
Street Fighter 88 nailed it. Said Arrested Development. Man, you are not kidding.
I'm a doula, and
What's a doula? I'm gonna look that up.
I moonlight as a dominatrix. And
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. So she's a doula and moonlights as a dominatrix. What's a doula? Doula is a name. Oh, I don't know if anybody knows. If anybody knows what a doula is, please let your boy know. Let your boy know.
have a
But she moonlights as a dominatrix.
situation where I also take
Oh, Black Lemur 2009 says, oh, they help give birth. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So she's a doula and she moonlights as a dominatrix. All right. All right.
care of people in different like as a doula, it's not just that I'm in the birth room. I could be taking care of people because they're dealing with cancer or all kinds of things. Or if
But you don't have a job to go to that you got to report to 8 to 5 every day.
No. No, I work for
Okay.
myself.
Oh.
When was the last time you had to do that, if ever?
A long time ago.
Okay. Yeah, like a midwife. That makes sense. Okay. All right. So she hasn't had a W-2 paying job in a while. Neither have I. So, all right, fine.
Yeah. And when I'm not doing that, I'm a broadcaster and I'm an actress. And I use
Whoa. Broadcaster, actress. Okay. Jack of all trades, master of none. She doesn't have any discernible skills. People get paid on competency. How good are you at what you do?
Okay, but when was the last time you had to have the clock, punch a clock?
I can't even remember. Maybe. Well, as an actress, I punch a clock if I'm on set.
No, that's not the same.
No, not the same. No.
So you're not even talking about a world that you live in.
I live here.
No, you don't live in the world.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ. Dude, come on, man. Do you see the look on her face? She knows she's full of shit. Kevin's like, dude, when people argue in bad faith, what they like to do is they like to take things literally. Right? When someone is arguing with you in bad faith, they take what you say literally. Kevin says because you don't have a job, you don't live in the same world as the people, I guess, who pay you to do whatever it is that you do. And she says, well, I live here. She knows she's full of shit. Come on.
Doula and a creative, okay?
Yeah.
No problem.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't have women who heard you say all this shit gonna say, who the hell is this chick? She don't even have a job.
Oh, shit.
She don't have budget.
Oh, no.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
But
I
these
know
are the
but I
kind
need
of
you to
women.
time out.
Okay.
You gotta understand, you're talking about something that you have. Do you understand their world?
Well, these are my clients who come to me for
Do
getting
you
pregnant.
understand their world?
I see their world. I'm
Do
in
you
their
understand?
world.
No.
Just because you're in their world and that you understand it, that doesn't mean that, or just because you live in their world and you see their world doesn't mean you understand their world.
You service them. Do you understand their world?
I've left.
You don't.
Oh,
no, you don't understand their
Here we
world.
go.
So
Here
you
we
don't
go.
understand their world. It doesn't matter whether you want to.
Oh my God, dude.
And this is one of the problems that women have with even when they look at my content. They think we don't get it.
Right.
So you can't just talk at people and tell them what they need to do if you don't understand their world. You don't have a job, a structured job where you got to get to. So where do you come telling them that they need to work out? And I told you that these women work out. A lot of these women work out to go to work.
Right.
I was just talking to two very accomplished women who were in great shape.
And single as fuck.
Because they can also learn something from the spiritual woman, the artist woman, to be a feminine woman.
Oh my God. Dude, she's just she's just talking, y'all. She's just talking. That's literally all she's doing.
And so even though they're not looking at me as a certain way, these are the same women who are knocking at my door, asking me to teach them how to be, softer and more gentle and have movement in their bodies. Because even though I'm working out, I might just do weights, but I'm also doing yoga or I'm doing a spiritual meditation.
Are you married? Are you single or are you married?
Oh,
I'm single.
No.
Any children?
Yes, one daughter.
How old is your daughter?
She's 16. She travels and she does a lot of things, and she's my mom's travel companion, and she speaks 3 different languages.
She's your mom's travel companion. Dude, there are things going on here that she's not telling us about.
All right. And who's funding them? You?
Well, my mom and I, we have our own business.
Oh, my mom and I. He asked, who's funding this? My mom and I, we have our own business. Translation, my mom. You see, this is why your daughter is your mom's travel companion, because you ain't got the money to travel. You broke. You ain't got no fucking money.
As holistic practitioners, and we support people in rejuvenation of the body.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so I'm just going to say most people will listen to what you're saying. They would call it a very liberal kind of way of living, very hands up.
She ain't got no job, Kevin. That's what it is. Hellfong says she's trying to advertise herself and her business. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
People can't live like that, man.
No.
Okay.
I grew up in
So
homes. I was homeschooled.
What's that got to do with anything?
I get it, but at the end of the day, you're not in a relationship.
True.
So these women won't relate.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He said, you're not in a relationship. What's a response? I do date. Translation, I fuck. Listen again.
True.
So these women won't
This bitch is 40 years old. And listen, we say this all the time, guys. Women grow old, but they never grow up. They grow old, but they never grow up. This woman is 40 years old. And she does not realize, she still doesn't realize that how can I put this? That sexual options does not mean interest. I think Devin said it on the program yesterday. Just because a man, and I say it all the time, she said it a lot more succinctly. But just because men fuck you doesn't mean they want to wife you. Doesn't mean they want to be in a relationship with you. Right? Kevin said, you're not in a relationship. Yeah, that's true, but I do date. That's not a defense. That's not a rebuttal. That doesn't count, that does not count for anything. What, are you married? No. So you're single, no boyfriend? Yeah, I'm single. So you're not in a relationship. No, but I do date. Oh, I'm not in a relationship, but I can get dick anytime I want. Yeah, you and every other person with 2X chromosomes in America. Dr. B84 says 40 talking like she's mentally 16. Guys, I'm here to tell you. You guys know that I have said this. I have said this for the longest time. Women stop maturing the day they figure out men want to fuck them. They only start maturing again when their options start to dwindle. This woman is 40 years old. She probably has the mentality of maybe a 22-year-old. That's why she's talking like this. That's why she's acting like she's young. Dude, watch her mannerisms. Watch her mannerisms. Listen, let's watch this with the sound down and just watch her mannerisms. See? See? Her mannerisms do not match her age, guys. And this is because she is mentally a woman in her early 20s.
No, see, what I'm trying to get you to understand is you can still be right and be wrong. You're not in a relationship. You don't have a job.
Oh, God.
Do you want to be a wife?
Absolutely. Yes, I do. And I cook and I clean.
Why? Why do you want to be a wife?
Because I want to raise a family. I love teaching my daughter other languages. I love homeschooling her. I love teaching her about the world and the planet and how her role in it, and be able to create a legacy so I can have children that can take on this world and be able to passionately, I'm just plugging in my phone, and just be able to passionately take a stance and
yeah, this is all just verbal. This is all just verbal vomit. This is just her talking. Yeah, Geeky Anomaly says, damn, she's got a 5 head. Yeah, her hairline is receding faster than mine.
Do their part. I don't want to be the kind of, I'm just
okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I don't want to be the kind of, I'm just
okay.
I saw what I call a BCI, body count indicator. She has a navel piercing. Any single woman who has a navel piercing, that is a body count indicator. It's actually in, it's in HBCI. A navel piercing at the age of 40, that's a high body count indicator. I have never met a woman who has a navel piercing who was not a hoe. Listen, man. Listen. If a woman who is not in a relationship has a navel piercing,
she belongs to the streets.
Hold on.
Yeah, Dev said, that's right. Attention does not equal interest. Right. Just because you're getting attention does not mean you're getting interest.
Hold on.
Yeah.
J Blaze 11 says Stephen A. Smith feels sorry for her hairline.
I'll let you go on for almost 30 seconds.
Oh boy.
You didn't say a goddamn thing about it.
No, he didn't. No, she didn't.
I would support my husband by being able to make sure
No.
Who the fuck is marrying you? That's what I want to know.
No, stop. You just ran off at the mouth talking about you want to have a daughter and teaching her about the sun, the moon, the stars,
Tell him.
the broccoli and the kale. And you didn't say one flipping thing about what you're going to do for a man.
Nope.
Well, I already know it. I figured
She belongs to the streets.
Okay, you want to know? I'll
She
tell
belongs
you.
to the
So what
streets.
I want to do for my man is
Without a man, there's no marriage.
Right.
I understand that.
I want you guys to understand how many.
I love it when he starts talking to the audience. Black Lemur 2009 says, "Oh man, I'm a sucker for navel piercings." Yeah, so am I.
Times I talk to women about being wives, and I ask them why they want to be wives. And the first thing they start talking about is what they want out of it. They skip right past the men. Men don't exist.
Men do exist.
Like where?
Oh, she knows men exist.
Where's your child's father? Why didn't you guys marry?
Well, my daughter's father and I didn't marry because he was physically abusive.
Stop the cap.
Unbelievable. Let's listen to that one more time. Does this sound convincing to you?
Well, my daughter's father and I didn't marry because he was physically abusive.
Of course he was, right? It's always the man's fault. I'm a single mother because my baby daddy was physically Evisiba spelled backwards. He's not here to defend himself, right? The first question you should ask any woman who accuses her ex of being Evisuba is really, how long did he, what was his sentence? How long was the sentence? Well, I didn't go to the cops.
Stop the cap.
Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. It's, my man cheated, so I became a hoe. I went and fucked Blueface and his manager and his head of security. But that was my man's fault. He turned me into a hoe. Nah, bitch. You were already a hoe. Why aren't you with the baby daddy? He was physically Evisuba. Fuck out of here, man.
Stop the cap.
Then why'd you give him a baby?
Oh! No! Oh no! Why did you give him a baby? And look how stupid she looks in the face. Look how stupid she looks in the face. Watch her reaction again. This is funny as shit.
Then why'd you give him a baby?
Let's do it again. Bald motherfucking bull. Stupid ass bitch. Oh, he was Evisuba, really, and you had a baby with him? Just like Allie the Assassin said the other day, when women trash their exes, Allie's like, listen, you married him, you had a kid with him, you look dumb. Women don't realize that trashing their ex to try to make them, to absolve themselves of responsibility makes them look stupid.
Well, what happened was, honestly, I met him. We weren't together very long. I got pregnant, and I realized that he had a whole family.
So you're a look at this.
That I didn't know about, and
oh my god,
I left him because I
well,
watched.
let's not get too.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! You kidding me with this? You serious?
Really, nigga?
So she claims that he was physically abusive, right? He had a whole other family. Let's take a stab at this. The reason why she's not married to her daughter's father is because she was her father's side piece. That's what happened. Bitch, you were a side piece. That's what it was. Yeah, he had a whole other family before he met you. You knew he had another family, but you fucked him anyway. Raw, unprotected. That's not why you left him. Dude, you didn't leave him. He had a family. How the fuck are you going to leave a man who has a family? No, you were the side piece. You were weekend pussy. He decided that he wanted to be with his real family. That's it. He decided he wanted to be with his real family. She didn't leave her baby daddy. He left her. Honestly, he probably doesn't even know he has a kid. He probably doesn't even know he has a kid. This bitch fucked some married dude, thought she was going to take him away from his family. He's like, nah, bitch. You're a side bitch. I'm not going to leave my wife for you. I got a whole family. I'm not leaving my wife for your crunchy ass.
No, I just left. I left. That's it. And I raised my.
In all fairness,
here we go. This is so funny. So first he was physically evasive, then it was because he had a whole family. Jesus
in all fairness, why should women listen to what you have to say?
Oh!
I think
that's what women are going to ask. That's what they're going to ask. Because you said these are the same women who come and ask you questions. So tell ladies why they should listen to what you have to say.
Get her, Kevin.
Well, that was many years ago. And my daughter is 16 now. And where I've taken my time to study a lot of different courses, from mastery over sex to sex therapy.
Why should women listen to you about relationships?
I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. And the reason why is because, no, I am not married. But what I do know is this. I do know that there is a set of rules that reside inside of a family to be that backbone of a man and where to have his back. And so this way he can go to work.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
Oh, wait, I hit it too soon.
Like I said, I moonlight as a dominatrix, so I do have...
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
These are relationships. I don't know if you
When was the last time you... No. When was the last time you were in a relationship that mirrored a marriage?
Mirrored a marriage? I haven't been. No.
And there it is. This woman has never been in a relationship. That I believe. That I believe. That I believe. And it's funny because women think we don't know. They think we don't know what that means. Right? I haven't been in a relationship. Well, here's what I haven't been in a relationship means.
I haven't been in a relationship in 2 years. I've been fucking random guys for 2 years.
Women always assume that we assume that if they're not in a relationship, that they're living in a convent somewhere waiting for Jesus Christ himself to show her Mr. Right. In other words, they want us to think they've been completely celibate this whole time. This is never the case. Why? Because women are never not fucking. There's always a dick in their lives or their ass, one way or another, whether they're in a relationship or not.
She thinks this makes her look good, right? Well, I'm a dominatrix, and so they're all relationships. No, they're not. No, they're not. I'm having a hard time believing this woman is even a dominatrix. She doesn't really have dominatrix vibes. I don't know.
No.
Man, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, that doesn't mean I'm not successful at supporting
That means you don't have an opinion.
No, that doesn't mean I don't have success.
Ma'am, listen.
Wait a minute. Wait.
May I ask you a question?
No!
You can listen. I've let you speak.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay? You come on there telling women what they should do. Okay. And I'm just asking, I need you to shut the French toast up.
Uh-oh.
What the French toast? A sec.
Okay.
You're not dominating shit here.
Oh, hold up. Get her, bull. Oh, shit. Said you ain't dominating shit.
Man, is when women, we're talking about a subject I think is very serious.
Me too.
Right.
And I'm just trying to, okay, but you don't have, you're not in a relationship.
Okay, so she's doing the typical black woman thing. Everything he says, she interrupts him while he's talking. When he finishes a sentence, she always has to have a response. We're talking about something very important. Me too. Me too. Come on.
You don't have a job. You've never been married. You're telling women what they need to do. And then they're going to say, why should we listen to you? And you haven't said why they should listen to you. And you say you want to get married. And I'm like,
you don't know what the fuck you're talking
about. Earthy
about.
kind of chicks.
What's wrong with being earthy?
Oh, God.
Nothing except the outcomes. You, your mama, and the kid. No man, no nothing.
No, there are men. You didn't let me
There are men. I'm sure there are men, but these are temporary. Use a hoe.
You got men that you beat?
My mom is I
you
did
got
not
men
say
that you beat.
I
You're
did not
dominating.
say
I mean, for facetious, you're a dominatrix.
I didn't say I beat anybody. That didn't say
Okay, man.
You said you're a dominatrix. Dominatrix, as far as I know, that's like whips and chains and shit, right? Right?
You look here.
Putting out cigarettes. I mean, I don't know. Like, we've all heard some crazy shit, right?
I didn't beat any.
Let me dominatrix on you.
Oh!
What kind of marriage do you? What kind of? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I can do this without you.
Oh,
kind of marriage
God
would you
damn.
like? How would a marriage look in your world? How about that?
A marriage in my world would be more so that I prefer the man to be dominant and take the lead. I honestly do want that.
Does he go to work every day?
If that's what supports the family role, yeah.
Are you going to support the family, or is he going to support the family?
No, both. I create.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
And you're how old again?
I am 40 years old.
This dude, honestly, this bitch ain't shit. Like this, like honestly, like seriously, this bitch ain't shit. Like there is, I mean, this woman has no redeeming. The only redeeming quality that she has is that she's not fat. This woman is a hoe. This woman is a petri dish. This woman has got ran through. And I think she's lying about being a dominatrix. I think she's saying that she's a dominatrix to justify being a hoe. I would not be surprised if she's an... These fucking bitches. All these bitches cap, man.
Not the cap.
All these bitches belong to the
belongs
streets.
to the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
Tell her, Dev.
And you said you want more children?
I want one more child, yes.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. When you are 35 years old, that's geriatric pregnancy. This woman is 40 years old. And she wants another child? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that somebody actually wants to put a baby in that. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, she tricks some poor sap into knocking her up. Dude, her kid is going to have all sorts of birth defects, spinal bifida, multiple, like, honestly, like, it's not even worth bringing a child into the world. Your womb has, your womb, dude, your womb has dust in the womb. Bitch, you too old to have kids.
Nope.
She belongs to the streets.
Do your mother live with you?
Yeah, my mom actually.
So you expect a.
Wait a minute. Listen to this.
I want one more. I am 40 years old.
And you said you want more children?
I want one more child, yes.
Do your mother live with you?
Yeah, my mom actually.
Does your mother live with you? Yeah.
So you expect a.
Oh, did you hear what she was about to say? Let's rewind this again.
I want one more child, yes.
Do your mother live with you?
Yeah, my mom actually.
So you expect a.
My mom she was going to say, my mom actually supports me. My mom actually supports me. Just remember that.
You expect a man to come marry a 40-year-old woman who got and have her mama live there with a 16-year-old to try.
I didn't say all that. I support.
Where's your mama gonna live?
My mom lives in her own house. This is my house.
I said, does your mama live?
Whoa.
With you? That's what I asked.
Oh no, she does not live in my home. No.
All right.
Oh no! Stop the cap. Let's listen back.
Yes.
Do your mother live with you?
Yeah, my mom actually.
So you expect.
She said he asked her a straight up question. Just listen.
You said you want more children?
I want one more child, yes.
Do your mother live with you?
Yeah, my mom actually.
So you expect a.
Oh my God. This bitch is 40 years old and still living with her mama. This chick is 40 years old, still living with her mama, and is supported by her mother. Listen to what she says. She said, yeah, my mother actually, she was going to tell Kevin, my mom actually supports me.
Live with you?
Yeah, my mom actually.
So you expect a.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Now listen.
A man to come marry a 40-year-old woman who got and have her mama live there with a 16-year-old to try.
I didn't say all that. I support.
Where's your mama gonna live?
My mom lives in her own house. This is my house.
said, does your mama live with you? That's what I asked.
No, she does not live in my home. No.
All right.
Oh my God, dude. This is what bitches do when it starts to get hot. This is what bitches do when it starts to get hot. This is what they do when it starts to get hot. When they see, when Kevin starts to dress them down, when Kevin starts to dress them down a little bit, then they start taking back the shit that they said that makes them look bad. This woman has a fake brick. This woman is in a room. She's in a room. She doesn't appear to be in a living room. She's in a bedroom. She lives with her mother, y'all. This woman is such a bum-ass bitch. She is such a bum-ass bitch. She lives with her mother at the age of 40. That's what this is. That's what this is. Her mother takes care of her 16-year-old child because she's a bad mom. What the fuck are you doing being a dominatrix when you have a teenage daughter in the house? Who's watching your kid at night? Oh, that's right. Yo mama. Wow. Dude. Ice Dragon Kid says, also her mother completely failed as a parent. I'm going to tell you what. Her mother's probably single too. This is going to be a cycle. This is going to be a cycle. This woman is a complete failure. Her mother, I guess, was not as much of a failure because she has the resources to travel with her daughter. But her mama's like, bitch, I'm not traveling with you. You're broke. You're living in my house. You're a terrible fucking mom. Shit, the least I can do. And this bitch doesn't train. This bitch doesn't teach her daughter other languages. That's her mother. Her mother is. How can I put this? Her mother is the acting mother. She doesn't mother her child. Her mother mothers her grandmother. Or her grandmother mothers her mother. You guys know what I mean. Dre Raven says, I still think it's her mom's garage converted into a studio apartment. Yeah, I think it is too. I think it is too. Yeah, wavy bricks. Yeah, she's got like fake bricks in the background. Like, bitch, if you want us to think you have bricks in your apartment, at least stretch out the sheet. Shit. Wow. This woman is a loser. She is guys, what you are seeing on your screen is a woman who is a loser.
Because I thought you said, okay.
No, we have our own separate houses.
Okay, let's back up.
That's bullshit. I don't believe that. Dude, I don't believe that for one motherfucking second.
40 years old. You want to be married?
Yes.
All right. Not really a traditional kind of marriage.
There it is. There it is. There's the navel piercing, the high body count indicator, HBCI.
A traditional kind of marriage?
Yeah, with her gender roles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't think that a woman being dominant means that she has to be domineering. I think that she has to guide the ship. In other words, be a person who's ready to guide.
Oh my God, look at Kevin. He can't believe what he's hearing.
What the French toast?
Take on what the husband says as the lead and be able to delegate.
So you think you can be a dominatrix and a wife at the same time?
Well, I think maybe dominatrix has a terminology for you that you're putting.
I just asked.
Whoa. Dude, a dominatrix is a dominatrix. There's not more than one definition.
Yes, ma'am, I'm just I asked you, could you be a wife and a dominatrix?
Okay, so aside from being a dominatrix.
The answer is no, sweetheart. The answer is no.
Dominatrix?
Just answer that question. I just used what the French toast word you use.
The word dominant.
Oh my God.
Can you be a wife and a dominatrix?
No. She belongs to the streets.
What's coming? May I be completely honest? I want to answer your question, but I want to be completely honest. The word.
Dude, Allie said this on Not All Women yesterday. It was either that or during one of the streams I did with her. The closer the question is to the truth, the more women will muddy the water, right? She knows the answer is no. She knows the answer is no. She cannot be a dominatrix and a wife. She knows the answer. That's why she's not answering the question. Well, that all depends on how you define and did. No. She knows the answer is no. And as you can see, Kevin is starting to lose his patience. Women can never just answer a yes or no question, yes or no. They got to qualify everything.
Word dominatrix has many different looks.
What? I don't care, man. You use the
dominatrix has many looks. No, it doesn't. What are we doing?
The word. You didn't provide a thesaurus. I'm just asking, can you be the word you used in a wife?
If that's what my husband prefers, there's a lot of men.
The answer is
men,
yes or no.
Yes, there are men who request to have that kind of experience with me. And
experience isn't marriage, sweetie. JBlaze11 on the Sharpe stream side says her mother taught her wrong. Yeah, I would say so. Wow. Geeky Anomaly on the YouTube side says, we're not stupid. We know there are two types of madams, those you have sex with and the client, and those who don't. No man worth his salt would allow either. Come on, man. This woman is so full of shit. It's starting to smell in the studio.
Yes.
And Walter hasn't farted.
No, not your husband. I mean, can you still be a dominatrix and a wife?
Dominatrix doesn't mean I have to do that with many people. It's just with one person.
So, in other words, this is why
I would like to be a dominatrix with my husband, but I do not.
So now it's starting to get to the point now where Kevin is not able to get a word in edgewise. So even though this woman doesn't appear to be the typical sister, she is going to exhibit some typical black woman traits in terms of being confrontational. She's very passive-aggressively confrontational from here on out because she's not interrupting abruptly. She just keeps talking. I'll hit the coin button every time she interrupts.
Have fun games in the bedroom privately,
right.
But do I want to do that?
Ma'am. Most men who go looking for wives aren't looking for these new age relationships.
There you go.
They're just not. The world you live in sounds like a complete joke to most people. I'm not casting any judgment. I'm really not. But the way you're talking, ma'am, I need you to. I let you speak. Now let me speak. I'm on a show talking about a topic, and you don't have a job. Talking about what women need to do about their job.
I do have a job.
All right, I need. You say one more thing to cut me off, and I'm going to bid you a good.
Oh, damn!
Can you control yourself?
Nope.
Thank you. All I'm saying, ma'am, is your world is very small and niche, and I'm trying to understand how what you're saying is going to be helpful to anybody outside of your world.
Okay.
Tell the women what you have that you can give them that's going to help them in their existence.
Tell the women what you have that is going to help them in their existence. So Kevin is asking her, hey, give us your verbal resume. What makes you qualified to advise women?
Not yours.
It depends on where the woman is coming from.
It depends on where the woman is coming from. Everything is subjective to women. Everything is subjective to women. When I started posting pictures of Devin, I caught a lot of heat. I caught a lot of heat. You know. I mean, listen, it's not something I didn't expect, right? But the reason why I started showing pictures of Dev was to gain credibility with you guys. Okay, I talked all this. I talked about my relationship, and Devin does this. She understands that. I'm dominant. She's submissive. She does what I tell her, how I tell her, when I tell her, etc., etc. That concept was so foreign to most people that they honestly thought that Devin was imaginary. They said, Devin, dude, this Devin chick cannot be real. No way. No way she can be real. There's no way. There is no way a woman who has the body that Donovan is describing would ever put up with this nonsense. Well, I started posting pictures of her ass, her tits, her body, of course, very tastefully, right? And then, of course, there was another kind of hate that came along with that. Guys who would fuck her in a New York Minute pretending that they're not attracted to her. But the reason I did this, guys, and then the reason I started showing pictures and text messages from other girls, me with other girls, etc., etc., the reason I did this was to show you guys that I know what I'm talking about, right? There are a lot of guys in this space. For example, Kevin Ray Wilder. He's Mr. Anti-Red Pill, Mr. Anti-Rollo Tomasi. Okay. All of his talking points are based strictly on theory. And everything works in theory. He uses word salad and talks in circles to make people think that he knows more than we do when it comes to intersexual dynamics. He doesn't know. He doesn't know shit. The reason why I know he doesn't know shit is because he has no receipts. Guys, look, if you are going to be an influencer, you have to let people know, you have to provide proof, you have to provide evidence that you know what you're talking about. We got guys all over the manosphere in the red pill. I fuck nothing but 9s and 10s and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Where are the receipts? Not, dude, most guys in this space are not who they are. They're not the same guy off camera. They're just not. They get on, they got all this bravado, especially the guys who talk behind avatars. They got all this bravado and I'm this and I'm that. You meet them out in real life, they're not the same people. We found that out about DDJ. DDJ hiding behind his icon. Oh, and I'm in great shape, and I'll tell you, I fuck girls and this and that and the other. DDJ's a fucking fat ass. Infamous Rifle exposed him on that. DDJ is a fucking fat ass. That's why he's never on camera. Never trust an influencer if you don't know what they look like. Right? And now we know that DDJ is just basically an ambulance chaser. He sues everybody trying to get his lottery ticket or whatever it is. DDJ is very well versed in feminism and the Duluth model. He's very well learned. He really, really is. He's very well learned. He's one of the smartest guys in terms of understanding, the elements of feminism. But when it comes to dealing with women, he doesn't know shit. And it's obvious he doesn't know shit. The reason why I show my receipts is so that you guys know that you can trust that I know what I'm talking about, right? If I tell you, hey, if your girl does this, you need to do that, and here's why, you guys can trust that I know what I'm talking about because I have a proven track record of success. That's all Kevin is asking this girl. He's like, look, okay, so you want to be an advisor to women. All right, fair enough. But what proof? Give me your resume. What about your life and experience qualifies you to be advising women on their life? That's all he's asking for. That's the reason why this is the reason why I've posted pictures of Devin, pictures of girls I've dated, pictures of girls I've fucked, text message conversations. I've got all that. Go to my Instagram. Dude, I've got messages from my old Android phone, the legendary Windows phone. I got all that stuff. You guys can see it right there in action. This is why my viewership trusts me. The only criticism that I really get now is oh shit, well, let me think. What criticism do I get? Oh, I'm a grifter and a hustler and a fraud. Donovan Sharpe is a grifter. He's a... Nope, nothing fraudulent about me, guys. Nothing fraudulent about me. I've been honest about my extensive criminal record, the times I've been arrested. Right? Okay, so I shaved a few years off Devin's age. The one mistake I made. If you think that makes me a fraud, then you were never on board in the first place. It is what it is. Shouldn't have done it. You guys know what she looks like now. There was really no need for me to shave 7 years off her age. Most guys would fuck her. Most guys would fuck her. And the guys that would fuck her the quickest are the guys that pretend that they wouldn't, right? But the bottom line is, guys, is it is my duty. It is my duty to prove to you guys that I know my shit. I can't in good conscience ask you to pay then $700 for a womanese course if I hadn't already proven to you guys that I know what I'm talking about. Like that would be stupid. A lot of guys talk shit about these guys are grifters and hustlers and this and that and the other. You know what? They're right. There are a lot of guys in the space who are fucking frauds. They build a following and the next thing you know, they're releasing a course. Where are the receipts? Where are the receipts? Well, that is what Kevin is asking this woman. Where are your receipts? What is it about you that qualifies you to advise other women? Here's her response.
I don't know where your demographic.
Listen.
The people.
But most people have jobs and they're not dominated.
Listen. Let's play this again.
Tell the women what you have that you can give them that's going to help them in their existence, not yours.
There you go. Let's hear it.
Depends on where the woman is coming from.
Jesus
I don't know where your demographic of
Here we go.
The people.
You don't know what his demographic is? It's black women and black men. Start there.
People have jobs and they're not dominatrixes. Most women don't have 16-year-olds that travel. Most of them have.
Oh, he knocked her out. That's it. She dipped. She dipped. It got too hot for her. It got too hot for her. Listen, he called her out. He called her out. He finally pulled her card. She's like, okay, I've been made. That's it. Watch.
Not yours.
See, she doesn't have an answer to this. So what she's going to do now is she's going to bow out.
It depends on where the woman is coming from. I don't know where your demographic of the people.
But most people have jobs and they're not dominatrixes. Most women don't have 16-year-olds that
There
travel.
it is. He called her out. He pulled her card. He pulled her card. He pulled her card. This is what women do when they get exposed. They tuck tail and run. They tuck tail and run. Just like the Silver Sable, aka everyone's favorite Karen, Amanda. I was in the Fresh and Fit studio for that. She got up and walked off because it got too hot for her. Kevin literally checkmated her. He sharp angled her. He sharp angled her is what he did. She didn't have a response. Kevin was not going for that bullshit. That's why she's like, all right, fuck it. I'm out. I'm out. So shout out to Kevin for dismantling.
Well, most of them have them in school. That's what I thought. Tell you, dude, you can't make this shit up.
Nope.
40 years old. And I want more space babies. Oh my God. Here's a dominatrix
What
right
the French
there.
toast?
Here you go. Here you go.
I'm a PhD.
Dominate that.
She belongs to the streets.
I dominate that.
Strong, independent
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Oops. So that was embarrassing for her to be sure.
I'm gonna say this.
Oops. So that was embarrassing for her to be sure. Okay, dude, I was in a loop. Let me get this off of the screen here. Alexa, turn off Studio Light 1. There we go. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Because I couldn't see because my studio light was okay, there we go. Perfect. All right. Excellent. Alexa, turn on Studio Light 1. There we go. There we go. Yeah, my entire studio is voice activated because I'm a G like that.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named my entire studio voice.
Thank you. Fucking Alexa. Dr. B84 with the $10 super chat says sexual experience that women have tends to hurt them in the long run, whereas for men, it tends to help us. Hold up.
Yep.
Yeah. Women are not designed to... Oh, sorry about that, guys. Whoops. Alexa. Never mind.
I'm not quite sure what went wrong.
Alexa, stop. Stop. Apparently, the Cardinals and Rams are playing, so I'm glad the show has come. Listen, fantastic show. Devin says I manifested Donovan's sexy ass. Nope. No, you most certainly did not. You most certainly did not. You can manifest that ass in the gym. Oh boy. At any rate, guys, fantastic show today. Fantastic show today. Got a bit of good news, man. Anthony's channel has been demonetized, and that may or may not have anything to do with people on my side. But I told you guys before. Just listen. Let's put it up here again. I told you guys before that I told you Anthony his day is coming. His day is absolutely coming. Let me just search for the Fresh and Fit Reddit. Let's see what's on Reddit. Fresh and Fit. Let's because apparently oh wow, look at this shit. Boy, Fresh and Fit is a goddamn movement. Yeah, let me join. Oh, god damn it. Never mind. I don't care about that. Let's try this again. I didn't know Fresh and Fit had a fucking entire Reddit page. Jesus. All right. We don't dabble in the dark. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's see here. That's actually a funny picture there. After hours with 12 girls, Money Mondays. Oh, this is good. This is actually pretty funny. Oh yeah, he tore that bitch a new one. MLK created Pookie and Sharkeisha. Wow. Saint and the Sinner going in. Let's look at some of these comments here before we bid our farewell. Important friendly reminder, it takes part in the hate mob community is permanently banned from here. Okay, good. Okay, good. His weird obsessed wannabe Donald Trump ass. Yeah, exactly. He made multiple videos attacking Jack Murphy and other Manosphere creators. Dude, he was just... Anthony's run afoul of way too many people. He has, man. He has. And listen, let's face it, Jack Murphy didn't have the money, or he clearly doesn't have the money. Clearly does not have the money to seek legal remedies. But he fucked with somebody who did. I keep telling y'all, listen, I kept trying to tell you guys. And all these motherfuckers in Anthony's comments talking about, don't pay attention to his empty threats. Cool. Keep that same energy, bruh. Keep that same energy. Keep just flaking it off, explaining it away. Oh yeah, okay. No problem at all, man. I am not mad at you. Just keep telling yourselves that. Keep telling yourselves that. Mr. President of the Manosphere said you don't have to. Yeah. Didn't one of the guys who talks at their events end someone? I'm sure I heard Donovan talk about it in the video. Yep. That was your boy Roman McClay. Yes, it was. And yes, I absolutely told Kevin, my attorney. Dude, I sent him, after that whole Roman McClay stuff went down, I said, yo, send this to YouTube. I told him exactly what I told you guys. You cannot, listen, man, eventually he's going to be deposed, guys. Honestly, the feds might get him before I do. The feds might get him before I do. Again, let's go through this again. Let's go through this again. The people that Anthony rubs elbows with, Stefan Molyneux is a racist. He's a racist, man. I don't have anything against the guy, but he's a racist. The reason why I know he's a racist is because the way you can tell that he's like he's a racist because of his, and listen, that's not against the law, but hey, Stefan Molyneux lost his YouTube channel, almost 1 million subs. All right, not too bad. But then he rubs out, Pat Stedman, who spoke at the 21 convention. Pat Stedman was one of the fucking idiots who stormed the Capitol on January 6th. Pat Stedman is no longer, dude, he has a federal, probably an international warrant out for his arrest. And I think the only reason why he is in Poland is because of maybe their extradition laws. So then there is Roman McClay, who ended 5 people and then got ended by the cops. Went on a pew spree. He was invited to speak at the 21 convention. I told my attorney, hey, make YouTube aware of this. Make YouTube aware of all of the fuckery. This is who Anthony is, man. I remember having a conversation. With someone in my inner circle. And he asked me, he said, Donovan, would anyone be surprised if ADJ were pew-pewed to death? I said, well, of course not. He said, would anybody be surprised if ADJ pew-pewed anybody? I said, no, I wouldn't be surprised either. That's what it is, man. Anthony Johnson is not right in the fucking head. And a guy like him, I'm going to tell you what, I'm glad Anthony is a dumbass. Listen, there are a lot of mentally unwell people who are very smart, right? Kanye West has mental problems. Adolf Hitler clearly had mental problems. Guess what? Adolf was also very smart. That's why he rose to power and, all of Nazi Germany and all that good stuff. But Anthony's a dumbass. Anthony Johnson is a fucking dumbass. He's a wannabe narcissistic dumbass. And because of this, he shot himself in the foot. Shot himself in the foot many, many times. Oh, listen to this guy. I'm a fan of Fresh and Fit, but with all the real shit they say, why is their channel still up? It's THEIR. And other channels are getting taken down because Fresh and Fit just talk about stuff. Fresh and Fit, listen, man, he clearly doesn't understand the difference between Fresh and Fit and Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson is a sicko. He is not right in the head. The kind of shit and honestly, dude, YouTube probably took a look at his Twitter because guess what? YouTube can terminate your channel based on your behavior off of YouTube. Yes, they can and will do that. You fucking know it. You better fucking believe it. YouTube probably took a look at all of his tweets, all of his, bleary-eyed, all of this, Donald Trump wannabe nonsense shit. They said, whoa, wait a minute. We can't continue. We listen, man, advertisers are not going to want to have anything to do with this guy. Yeah, there it is right here. Desperate Sleep says 21 Studios has videos up saying they hate Fresh and Fit and other content creators, insinuating exactly, man. Why is Cynthia G still up? Because Cynthia G is irrelevant. This is funny. Fresh and Fit covers salacious topics with their nighttime show. What's so salacious about talking about the truth about how women really date? Right? He says, but the daytime show is crucial to tripping up the algorithm a bit. They're a hybrid of education and entertainment, know the guidelines and how to work with them, and don't flagrantly violate any standards. They've had a nice niche of viral, quote, negative marketing. Think Howard Stern back in the 90s. His haters listen to him twice as long as their fans. Fresh and Fit's strategy is not to insinuate, is not to create haters. No, Fresh and Fit are all about being positive. They're all about, listen, man, we want to help men. We want to help men to improve their lives. They're not purposely bringing on, doing salacious. No, listen. Women are salacious, man. That's what they show the salaciousness and the licentiousness of women. Fresh and Fit doesn't pay these women to come on. No, these women come on and reveal their true nature. The women do it on their own. Salacious topics. Get the fuck out of here. D. Smith says the only negative thing about this is that YouTube may one day demonetize Fresh and Fit. Again, Fresh and Fit is not, they're not Anthony. Dude, Anthony Johnson is, oh my God. People are going to see. They're going to see. They're going to see. Yeah, people can't spell. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Matsuda says maybe you could say the same thing about the rest of the Manosphere. Yeah, maybe you could. No, see, they're saying this is not a good sign. Listen, man. What these guys don't realize, what these guys do not realize is that, are they not aware of the things that Anthony has done? Like, have they checked his Twitter? Like, Anthony is not right in the head. He's just not right. He is a fucking mental weirdo. Black Lemur 2009 says, what is AJ's problem with F&F? What's his problem with anybody? They're cutting into what he believes is his market. Dude, Anthony has a problem with everybody. He's such a dumbass. He thought he was going to make an enemy of everyone like Donald Trump and right. No, you dumbass. That's not how it works. And now Anthony is about to learn. So he's already learning one very expensive lesson. So the full court press, the full court press is not on yet, but it's getting close. And like I said, when the shit really starts to hit the fan, you guys are going to see. This is just the tip of the iceberg. It really, really is. That is, oh, wait a minute. Where's my, oh, well, anyway. That is going to do it. Huh, no. All right, well, that's going to do it for this edition of TSR Live. Thank you to all of my super chatters. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Understanding women and increasing your dating success starts with Donovan Sharpe's massive collection of award-winning books and courses. Get off to a fast start and jumpstart your masculine renaissance with the 49 Laws of Sharpe. The 49 Laws of Sharpe is the perfect quick start guide for any man new to this community looking for the answers that keep them up at night after a bad experience with a woman. So many men ask themselves, why did she cheat? How could I not see this coming? Why did I miss the signs? And how can I avoid this in the future? The 49 Laws of Sharpe will answer these questions and many more. This will give you a rock-solid foundation upon which to build, develop, and cultivate your newfound identity, and put you miles ahead of your competition. Most men have never had access to this valuable information, let alone understand and apply it. But the 49 Laws of Sharpe will give you an unfair advantage over men and women. This treasure trove of valuable knowledge is available in audio, video, ebook, and paperback. Next, supplement your newly acquired foundational knowledge, supercharge your dating life with Donovan's 25-hour course, How to Master the Game. How to Master the Game will teach you the ins and outs of the player life, overcoming approach anxiety, identifying women who you want to approach, text game, first date principles and logistics, avoiding the friend zone, and so much more will be covered extensively. Also included are the bonus podcasts that will cover how to dress, Tinder game, and much more. Put simply, How to Master the Game will turn you into a stone-cold assassin with the ladies. Available in video and audio format. If you're not the kind of guy who wants to live the bachelor life, or you've had your fill of the player life and are looking for something a little more fulfilling, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up is a must. Donovan's 5-part, 7-hour audio course will show you step-by-step how to find, cultivate, and sustain a solid, healthy relationship. Everything from selecting the right woman, to coaching and correction, to what to do between the sheets. How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up will guide you through the entire process of building the kind of woman you want and need. The strategies and techniques in this course are exactly what Donovan does in his own relationship to this day. And he is living proof that women can be beneficial to men provided they have the right instruction. And finally, the ultimate weapon all men are looking for in terms of being able to read and understand women, Donovan Sharpe's revolutionary, one-of-a-kind course that has been called the cheat code, Womanese. Womanese is the first and only course of its kind that gives men the raw and honest truth about what women really mean when they communicate verbally. Womanese translates female communication with shocking accuracy and has changed the dating lives and relationships of men the world over. So many men have avoided disaster because of the preciseness and sheer volume of material in this course, which contains over 600 translations. How cool would it be to be able to see through a woman's BS and act accordingly right then and there, rather than getting blindsided when it's too late? What would it be like to have the ability to read a woman like a book based only on what she says? These abilities will be at your disposal with Womanese. Women won't be able to lie to you, cheat on you, deceive you, or take advantage of you. The time and money you'll save pays for the course almost immediately. Womanese is available in video, audio, ebook, and paperback format, and can be purchased one volume at a time or all at once. Men in his community often state that the best investment a man can make is in himself. Donovan's extensive educational materials will take your life to the next level. And the only place you can get this life-changing knowledge is tsracademy.com. Link in description.